Hi everyone, I'm Claudia, international makeup artist. Welcome to my channel. Because you always ask me how to achieve a smoky eye look, this is what I'm gonna show you today. We're gonna create this super easy smoky eyes. This is literally the easiest recipe in order to achieve the most amazing bronzy smoky eyes, which are perfect for summer. As you always see me doing that, I'm not gonna go very into detail with the skin prep, but as usual I'm just making sure it's clean and hydrated, and of course I'm gonna hydrate the lips as well. And after that I will start applying the primers. The first primer that I'm gonna use, it's the one by Saie. It's just a glowing primer and I'm applying it on the highest points of the face because I want that perfect glow, that perfect summer glow. And you know I always use at least 2 primers because I'm always making sure that the highest points of the face are glowy and the center of the face is matte because we don't want to look greasy at all. So this is why I'm applying the mattifying primer on the T-zone right now. And after that, because I want the most lightweight foundation ever, I'm just gonna combine the Reboot foundation by Makeup Forever with this Serum by Beverly, which is basically just like a tinted moisturizer. She doesn't need any coverage at all. Her skin is literally perfect, so I definitely don't want to cover that. I want to enhance that, so this is why I'm using this mix. This is why concealer is always my best friend, because whenever you need a little bit more coverage you can just use a tiny bit of concealer. I'm now applying the concealer in order to also lift her eye. As you can tell, in the outer corner of the eye I always go upwards. This makes the eye look so much more lifted. You always see me using liquid or cream blushes. I love them so much because they just look so much more natural. Now I'm using the Cloud Paste by Glossier. This is one of the most easy to use products ever. Like, even if you don't know how to apply makeup, you are definitely gonna be able to apply this cream blush because it's so easy to blend. Even if it looks like a lot, when you just apply it, it just blends like a dream. And because I want to keep the skin looking very fresh and youthful, I'm also going to use a liquid highlighter. I'm applying it first on tops of the cheekbones and I'm blending it into the blush so the transition will be seamless. And after that I'm gonna also apply the same highlighter on the nose bridge, but I'm not going all the way down. I'm just keeping it between the brows, basically between the eyes actually, and just a tiny bit on the tip of the nose as well. After that I'm gonna set the under eye area. You always have to set the under eye area, otherwise it's gonna crease. So this is why I'm setting the under eye area and the center of the face with this small brush, because I want to get into every little small space that I have right there. And after that I'm gonna switch to a bigger brush and I'm just gonna lightly set the rest of the face too. After the face is set, I can switch to powder products, so this is why I'm now switching to the powder bronzer by Iconic London, and I'm applying it first of all under the cheekbones, then on the temples. Don't forget the temples, they are so important. You have to connect the whole face. The bronzer needs to come like all around the face, so I'm applying it on the temples, on the forehead as well, nose, chin, basically almost everywhere, just except the center of the face. As I promised you, this is gonna be very easy to achieve. I start by applying this bronzy stick all over the eyelid. Everybody can do that. And after that I'm gonna just blend the edges with a brush. You can also blend this with your fingers, it doesn't really matter, but make sure you always go upwards when you're blending it out because you want to keep that lifted eye effect. I'm also going to apply the same stick on the lower lash line, and this is gonna act as a base and also as a transition for the next shades. Usually any cream shadow needs to be set with a powder shadow, so this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking a little bit of a deeper bronze shade and I'm applying it all over the lids just like I did with the stick beforehand. And then I'm gonna just take a clean blending brush and I'm gonna blend the edges, the exact same thing that I did on the first step as well, and of course on the lower lash line too. In order to create the smoky effect, I'm using right now a black liner. I'm applying it very close to the lash line. I'm actually making sure that it gets all between the lashes because that's what creates the smoky effect. And after that, before it dries out, I'm gonna go with the brush and blend the edges because I want to smoke it out, I want to smudge it out. I don't want a very precise line, so this is why I'm coming with the brush afterwards. And for the waterline, I chose a bronzy shade, but you can use the black if you want to intensify the look and make it even more smoky. To add even more depth to the eye and also elongate them, I'm also going to apply the individual lashes on the outer corners of the eye, and while the glue is drying, I'm going to brush up the brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. This is a genius product, especially if you like feathery brows, the laminated look brows, and I'm going to push the product into the skin, as you can see right here, using the other side of the spoolie. This way you make sure that it doesn't flake and it looks amazing. Right now I'm using the brow pen in order to create some hair-like strokes, and I'm just going through the brows. You won't even be able to notice which one are drawn and which one are natural. And after that, I'm gonna move on to the lips because this is the last thing we have to do for this look. I start by lining the lips with this brown lip liner, and after I'm making sure that the lips are symmetrical, I'm gonna go over with the bronzer and I'm gonna set the lip liner with the bronzer. I'm also gonna basically smudge the lip liner because I don't want a super obvious lip liner. I'm finishing off the look by applying this very beautiful lip gloss. This is just a clear lip gloss because I just want to keep that monochrome bronzy effect. This is the final look. It's very easy to achieve, as I said in the beginning of the video, so please try it out. This works on every eye color. It doesn't matter what eye color you have, this will work amazing on you, not only in the summer but all year round. I hope you enjoyed, and if you recreate it, don't forget to tag me on Instagram so that I can see your beautiful looks.